Hey, what's going on, traders? Once again, it's your boy Mark Easy, aka the DJ Daytrader, all up on my YouTube on this Thursday afternoon. You know what time it is. It is time for my hot pick of the day. Now, this will be my hot pick for tomorrow, which will be Aloha Friday. That will be February 7th, 2020. Now, before I get into that, don't forget to help me out by, smashing those buttons like we always ask you to. Like the video, you can comment, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can also hit the bell notification. Anytime I put up some new content, some new video, you'll be right there with me, rocking and rolling, making those profits, making those dough, making that green, whatever you may call it. It's all good. All right, let's get into it. With no further ado, it is time for my hot pick of the day. Today's hot pick of the day is on the ticker PINS. That is Pinterest. Now, Pinterest had its earnings after hours today, and guess what? Shares are trading higher after the company reported better than expected fourth quarter EPS and sales results. The company reported quarterly earnings of 12 cents per share, which beat the analyst consensus estimate of 8 cents per share. Pinterest reported quarterly sales at $400 million, which beat analyst consensus estimate of $371.53 million by 7.66%. The company sees fiscal year 2020 sales up to $1.52 billion versus the $1.5 billion estimate. We are pleased with the performance of our business in quarter four and the many milestones we achieved in 2019, CFO Todd Morganfield said in a statement. We scaled a business to over $1 billion in annual revenue, grew over 300 million monthly active users, and opened 21 new international advertising markets. We look forward to the opportunities ahead of us as we continue to invest in the pinner and advertiser experience. Yes, Pinterest, it's been on kind of a slump. It was one of those unicorn IPOs that came out last year with Uber and Lyft and all those ones, and actually they all had earnings today as well, and I believe they did rather well, but so did Pinterest, and I like it better than the other two earnings play, and I will tell you why by looking at the charts, because as technical traders, as day traders, we always got to go to the chart to get more information on my hot pick of the day. That is the ticker PINS. That's Pinterest. Now check it out. You can see Pinterest closed at 23.01 and popped up on earnings up to about this 26.85 level, and kind of pulled back here almost to this $26 level, and then popped back up, tested this 26.85 and broke over to a high of 27.17, and now is using this 26.85 as a support. So we're going to see what happens with that in the later after hours. As you can see, it's still actively moving in the after hours today, and what happens in the pre-market tomorrow. Let's take a look at Pinterest, a daily chart, just to get a broader perspective on what the stock has been doing. As you can see, it did IPO back here in, I believe, April of last year at about 25 bucks around there. Popped up as high as this 35 bucks, and then just kind of chopped in the zone between this 25 and 35 until back here in October it gapped down to $21 and even hit a low of this 17 and started curling back up over this 21 into this gap fill area, as you can see, and was kind of just hanging out in the gap until today it popped up all the way here at this 26.85 level. So we want to watch this 27.63 because it is a retracement level. As you can tell, I'm a big Fibonacci retracement trader. So what I did is I fibbed this last leg up before the drop. So you can see it was from this 25.32 all the way up to this 36.10. You can see it did pop up as high as 36.83. Then kind of just came back down, tried to use this 33.56 as support. This 50% retracement at 37. It tried to use that as support. Then it became a resistance here. Dropped down low, started using this 27.63 as support, which also became resistance, and was basing out at this 25.32 before the big drop in October. Then just kind of curling up, like I said, and has been hanging out in this gap area for the last, let's say, mid-January, I should say. Just been hanging out in the gap area, and now it has pushed up all the way here to 26.85. So let's go back to the intraday chart to find some levels we can trade off for tomorrow. Right here, it is over this 200 SMA, which is at 25.61. So what we want to watch a hold of this 26.85 and maybe use that as support. Although it is quite extended. That is extended move for Pinterest, as it moved up about 4 points. Its ATR is only 89 cents, so that's 4 times its ATR already. But with earnings plays, there's no holds bar. So if it holds this 26.85 as support, it could punch up all the way to this 28.46 and maybe even this 29.26 extension. 31.21 might be out of its range for tomorrow, but you never know. We gotta watch the price action and see what it dictates. You can see right here, 50% retracement is about 30.71. So if you can get over this 27.63, which is right around here, 27.63, we could look for a push up to these levels right here on the intraday, most definitely. All right, so definitely if it does crack this 26.85, we could see a retest of this 25.93 and maybe even as low as 24.90 before a bounce. If it stays above this 24.90, I definitely will remain bullish. Oh, I forgot, you could also see a bounce at this 25.61 level. So mark off these levels I marked out for you: 26.85, 25.93, 25.61, the 200 SMA, and 24.90 is the 50% retracement. You can also mark off this 23.78 as well as this 22.95 if it does by chance just retrace all the way back down. I don't think it will, but you never know. So just rewind, pause this video, mark off those levels as they will be relevant for tomorrow's trading. Okay, it's all good. All right, that's my technical analysis on my hot pick of the day, the ticker PINS. That's Pinterest. Now there you go, there you have it. That was my hot pick of the day on the ticker PINS. That is Pinterest. As always, I remind you, it takes a lot to put out these videos, but I love to do it. I love trading, I love the process, I love the journey, and I love sharing my journey with you guys and trying to pick these stocks out for all of us to make some Skrilla, some money. That's why we're doing it. But overall, we want to be consistent as well. But yes, 165 subscribers. We're on a mission to 1,000 in 6 months. Well, we probably got another 5.5 months. Definitely help me out, yes, with those YouTube subscriptions. Tell one friend, tell 2 friends. 3 clicks of the mouse, like the video, click 2, subscribe, click number 3, hit the bell notification anytime I put up some new content, new video, and I promise I'll go live soon. Everyone's asking me, when are you gonna go live again? When are you gonna go live again? Well, it will be real soon, so definitely keep it locked to my channel for that. And like I said, tell a friend and tell 2 friends if you find value in my content. Most definitely, let's grow the channel together. Let's learn together, earn together, and grow as traders and as entrepreneurs, or whatever you may want to call it. It's all good. Well, time for me to bounce on up out the door. I got a gig tonight, so I gotta knock this out early. Mark Easy, aka the DJ Daytrader, reminding you to plan your trade, trade your plan, and stay green. You know what I mean? Till tomorrow, aloha Friday. See ya.